Hello dear students, welcome you all. Today in this session we study about the second part of milling machine and milling process. So in this session we study about the different types of column and knee milling machines. The first type of milling machines is plain milling machine. As you see in the given picture, the plain milling machine consists of first base, which is the heavy cast iron casing at the bottom of the machine, and it carries the column and its one end. It also serves the reservoir of the column, that is which is in the base. The second one is the column. This is the vertical section. This section, that is vertical section, which is mounted on the base, carries accurately machine's guideway of its front face, and it's also having a spindle which is mounted on the front face of the column. The third part of this is knee. The knee, which here it is the mounted on the front face of column and can be slide in vertical direction of the guideways, and the knee can be operated by the elevating screw providing below of the knee. So machine guideways are provided on the top of the surface. These are the all surface faces. The next part is saddle. The saddle, which is mounted on the knee, which can be moved over its cross direction, and accurately machine guideways are provided on the top of the saddle. The next one is table, which is mounted on the saddle. The saddle mounted saddle which can be moved on longitudinal direction, and the table provide with the T slot to hold the workpiece, and also the cutting fluid can be drained back to the reservoir through these slots. The next is overarm. This overarm is mounted on the top of the column, and it supports the overhanging arbor through yoke. And the last part is arbor. This one is arbor. So arbor, it is the extension of spindle over which milling cutters, this is milling cutter, can be mounted on. The distance between cutter can be adjusted by using spacing collars. So in the working of this machine, the workpiece is mounted on this table, and it can be moved in three direction, that is up, down, and you can say up and down, in that is y direction, x direction, and z direction, vertically by moving knee, longitudinally by moving table, and crosswise by moving saddles. So a milling cutter is mounted on the arbor and rotates about the horizontal axis at high speed, and the by contact of cutter and workpiece, the cutter makes the cutting action on the our workpiece. The second type is vertical milling machine. So same as vertical machine, in this machine the cutter is mounted as a vertically, so it work as a vertically. So it having the first part, that is same as it is heavy cast iron casing at the bottom of the machine. It carries the column and its one end, and also serve as reservoir, so same as our plain milling machine. The second is column, same as the plain milling machine. So it is vertical column, and it carries all the front. The third is knee. The knee is mounted on the front face and of the column, and can be slide vertical direction of the sideways, same as the plain. And the saddle, which work to giving support to the table, and also to giving the moment of the table. And table, which is mounted on the saddle, can be moved in longitudinal direction, and the table provide the T slots to hold the workpiece. And the head, which giving the extra support, that is the head is attached to the column, and the head can be swivel in the vertical plane parallel to the front face of the column, and this extra feature helps to machine taper surface. It gives a taper surface, so we can give the desired angle for the taper operation. So the same as the working, it is the workpiece is mounted on the table and can be moved in three direction, and vertical by moving knee, longitudinal by moving table, and the crosswise by the moving the saddle. So milling cutter mounted on the vertical spindle, and rotates about the vertical axis at high speed. So by the rotation of the cutter, the cutting action get take place. The third is universal milling machine. So same as plain milling machine, the universal milling machine means we actually it is the on in the construction it is almost the same as plain milling machine. So it having the universal milling machine is most rigid and sturdy milling machine, and it can be accommodate heavy heavy workpiece. So which are the gear cutting, or you can say the producing spur, drills or reamers we can use for this kind of milling machine. The first one base, same as it is placed in the bottom, which is giving the main support. The second is column, which is vertical support, and it is providing all support, all the accessories like saddle, table, supported by knee. The knee, which is mounted on the front of the column, and which it is operated by the elevating screw providing below of the knee, and the saddle, which give uh, the cross direction to the table. Table, as you know, the it is giving the uh, giving the support to the workpiece, and the T slot which hold the workpiece, and the circular guideways which provide an top surface so that table can swivel in the horizontal plane about 45 degree on the both side. The overarm, mounted on the top of the column and support to the overhanging arbor through yoke. The arbor, as you know, it is giving the support to the spindle on which the milling cutter can be mounted, and the distance between the cutter can be adjusted by using spacing collars. Next is brace. The front base is used to adjust the relative position of the knee and the overhanging arm. It is also an extra support fixed between the knee and overhanging arm. This is brace. And the last one is spindle. As you know, here the milling cutter which is mounted on the spindle. So in the performance of milling machine depends on accuracy, strength and rigidity of spindle. So same as the working, you know, the workpiece is mounted on the table and can be moved in 4 ways. So vertical by moving the knee, longitudinal by moving table, crosswise by moving the saddle, and swelling of the table. So in this the extra features we can swell the table. The workpiece is first made to touch the cutter by moving table, and then machining take place. The last one is omniversal machine. As I write here on this screen, the table is provided with all movements of universal milling machine. It has tilted plane providing swivel arrangement at the knee, and the entire knee assembly is mounted in such a way that it may be fed in a longitudinal direction horizontally, and swelling arrangement of the tables enables to machine taper spiral grooves in the reamers, swivel gears, etc. Now whenever you are purchasing, or you try to manufacture this milling machine, the column and knee type, there are some specification which are taking in count. So like first one is table dimension, table travel, distance between the cutter and workpiece. Other than this, some extra parameter which are taking in count, like such as number of spindle speeds, number of feeds, total power available, spindle nose taper, horsepower of the motor, approximate weight of the machine, floor space area required. So these are the other parameter which are taken in count for which these are the specification which are in count for manufacturing or for purchasing the milling machine. So question might be asked in question, so write down the specification of column and knee type milling machine. So these are the all component. So in this session we have covered the types of different types of column and knee milling machines. There are different types and specification, and we will also cover the specifications of column and knee type of milling machine. That's all. Thank you.